4, 3, 2, 1. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Lpcruz212, and Hjoshi is gonna be back on this stream later tonight. We got a lot to discuss in the football world tonight. The offensive coordinator of the Pittsburgh Steelers has been fired. A shocking release of a former Colts player. The Indianapolis Colts released one of their players, which was unexpected. The benching of Zach Wilson, and the injury of Joe Burrow, and so much more to come. Now, before we get started, there is a disclaimer in the bar, okay? Before we go any further, we are not professional sports analysts when talking about football, okay? When me and Hjoshi talk about football, we do it for the love of the sport, okay? That's that. Alright, and you guys, for those who are new to my channel, you know that I love football since I was a kid. So, that's a little fun fact about me, okay? Just because I stream Genshin, I love anime, and stuff like that, you know, I've always loved football. It has been my favorite sport since I was a little kid. And it still is my favorite sport to this day. Just want to throw that out there for everybody on this live stream, okay? So yeah, I was checking out Amy for Hip's stream today, and I just wanted to let everyone know that she is actually playing Honkai Star Rail, just so you guys are aware. But however, that I did watch her stream for a while though, but I had to, like, you know, leave that stream for my own stream with my good buddy Hjoshi. So I'm gonna be starting my Discord voice chat, so that way Hjoshi will join in a moment, okay? I'm gonna let him know that I started the stream. So just give me 1 minute, okay? I'm actually standing right now at the moment, so there's gonna be times where I have to pause the game, where I have to like get up from my gaming chair and then like walk around and stuff, because there is gonna be some rants, there's gonna be some bad language, okay? So I do apologize for the inconvenience, okay? So be prepared for stuff like that, okay? Okay, so I'll let them know. All right. So first things first, guys. You guys know the drill. I do my commissions and stuff like that. Okay. And also, let's see. How many primos do I have right now? Oh, hello. How did I not do that? Shit. Hjoshi will be copping on in a few minutes, guys. Okay, so just so you guys are aware. As I said before, yesterday, you do not want to miss this. And also, I posted my new AMV by myself by Linkin Park, which you guys should go check that out after this stream. And I know it's getting a little some recognition, so like I'm happy about that. So let's keep it up, shall we? Because the more recognition you give to that video, the better. And I'm cutting everybody a deal right now that if you get that AMV by myself to at least 1,000 views or more, I can do the reanimation version of the AMV. Now, however, if I do the reanimation version of the AMV, it's going to be a lot different than the one I had just posted. So, just so you guys are aware. Okay, so let's go check it out. Let's see what we can do for now. Let's see. Commission. Emergency. Oh, I gotta see this guy again. It's all mechas. There's 3 so far. 1, 2. Oh, all 4 over here. Okay. Hey, Cameron, how you doing? You're about to get ready for a big stream tonight. So someone else is gonna be joining, not just on the chat, but he is gonna be on my Discord. We're gonna be doing a voice chat. He will be on in a few moments, okay? For the Harbingers, these Fatui chumps. So it's gonna be a little fun. Okay, so let's see. As of right now, I am gonna go over who the Colts just released. Hold on, who did the Colts release? This was a shock. I didn't expect this to happen. Shaquille Leonard. This happened today, guys. Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts, has been released. This was actually a shock for today. Uh-oh.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along.
Cameron, I'm sorry, man, but I don't know if you noticed, but I already did a One Step Closer AMV. So I did that back in 2021. So here's what I do. The songs that I use for AMVs, I don't go back to use them again. I already did One Step Closer. I already did the reanimation version of One Step Closer. It's all in my my Lpcruz212 Linkin Park AMVs. Yep, did lost to that one already with ReZero and let's see, The Promised Neverland. I don't know if you've done. I don't know if you heard of The Promised Neverland. I did 2 versions of Lost, basically. Well, there's the one that Linkin Park released, and then there was the Andy Wallace mix, 2002. No. I had problems with instrumentals. I've done session, but instrumentals is like I gotta have like an actual feel, and I have to take my time on doing like eight songs that are like instrumental. So you can like go on and check the AMVs that I've done. And also some of the older ones I've done in the past. From like 2019 all the way. What songs have I? Whoa! I just heard the ding. Okay, guys. The ding is there. And boom. I'm going to keep this here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. Give it up for Mr. Man of the Hour, Mr. Hjoshi! What's up?
Yo, what's up?
Ah, not much, man. Bro, it's good to have you back on my channel.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. It's been so crazy. I've been so crazy busy for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. It's been pretty cool to have you here, man. Oh, yeah, we got someone in the chat. Cameron's on board, too. So, you know. Okay. He's been on my streams for since last week, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So, yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, dude. Yep. I don't know if you heard. Shaquille Leonard has been released.
Crush.
Yeah, I heard. Yep.
Hold on,
I was kind of shocked to hear that. I was not expecting it at all.
Okay. Cameron's asked me which songs have I not done yet. Oh man. So. Blood of Zeus yet. Like, I don't know what that anime is. I have to check it out. The thing with me is that I won't do AMVs unless do animes out of those AMVs unless I watch them. That's the thing I wanna that's the thing. It really has to catch on to me. Okay. I'll have to check that out though. They're probably gonna have it on Crunchyroll. Anyway, anyhow, so back on topic. This was a shocker with Shaquille Leonard being released. It's crazy.
Yeah, not expecting that. That was a surprise to everyone in the league.
Yeah, I know. And he's a good player. No lie about it.
Yeah.
There's no lie. And also, Steelers fired their offensive coordinator.
I know Steelers fans are so happy right now. They're probably going to throw a parade tomorrow.
You know what's funny? Like, despite the Steelers, right? Despite Pittsburgh, like, having, like, an okay season right now, for some reason, they always fire their they're bad coaches or bad coordinators when they have a good season.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. So, here's my problem with
Nowhere to hide.
here's the thing about the game the other night, right? I think the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they have been exposed.
I told you, man. I told you. They hit 3 before.
Okay. Like here's the thing. Everybody always has like a great moment, like, or like a good groove, right? The minute that team gets exposed, it's game over. Like, you shouldn't be this good in the first place. Just like how the Jets have been exposed. And let me tell you, I am so happy that Zach Wilson is finally benched. Let's put it this way. Zach Wilson should have been benched a long time ago.
Beg for mercy.
Yeah. All right. This is where I'm gonna pause it right here. All right. I'm gonna like get up in my seat. Here's the thing. Right. Like a couple weeks ago, when 3 AFC East teams, right? When 3 AFC teams lose, right? You are the one team that has the one opportunity to step up and get the Jets to secure the second place spot. And against the Raiders, that was his chance to shine. And you know what happened? He panicked. And that's what happened. He panicked and he got himself exposed. Like, how do you let that slip out of your hands? You had one chance and you blew it. That's that.
Yeah.
Once you have that opportunity right there, you cannot let that slip. You gotta freaking win your game right there. It's like, he is the false hope of the New York Jets. I'm sorry. He's not the guy. Zach Wilson is not the guy.
Yeah, he's not.
And that's why they blew it. Like, in the last couple games, he's blown it. Look at them now. They're probably in last place right now. And their playoff chances, game over. Out of hope. It's out there.
Yeah.
And with the Bills getting their revenge against the Jets, the Bills have their playoff hopes alive right now.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So, you know damn well that the Bills are still going to be out there now.
This isn't good.
This is their chance to actually redeem themselves. If they don't redeem themselves here and there, forget it. Forget it. Their playoff hopes over. Okay, Cameron is saying, what do you call having sushi in a $250,000 car? Yo, it's Josh, you there?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
None of us don't have no idea. Rolls Royce.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural
That was
heritage,
cheesy.
but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Oh man, yo, that's so funny. Oh man, dude, yo. Okay, all right. Oh man.
Yeah, that was really cheesy.
Okay. Anyway, anyhow. Shoot. So, with the Giants winning against Washington, do you think the Giants will fall down in the top 5?
Oh no, our playoff hopes are gone now. They've been gone since we lost 40-0 to the Cowboys week 1.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah, we're not making playoffs. We're not.
Okay. He's also got a joke here saying, what do you call a stoned pig? I think I've heard this joke before, though. I think it was on someone else's stream. I just don't remember what it was.
I have no idea.
Piglet. Piglet.
Another cheesy joke.
Okay. Ah, man. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Here's the thing. Let's talk about Joe Burrow's injury. This is a question we want to ask Cameron here, who's on the chat right now. Cameron, this is a question we want to ask. Did you or did you not see the Cincinnati Bengals face off against the Baltimore Ravens? Yes or no? Okay, he said no. Alrighty then. Hjoshi, so we know what happened last week, so let's talk about it. Joe Burrow, who's like one of the best quarterbacks. Hey, it's okay, Cameron, don't worry. Even if you don't know about football, it's okay to just like join in on the conversation. Even if it means just for the fun of it, you know?
Yeah, I was watching that game and it was full of injuries.
Oh my god, tell me about it. Like, I lost count after Joe Burrow's injury. How many injuries did you count?
It was a lot. I mean, the biggest ones, Lamar got hurt, but he came back.
Yeah, he came back. Odell Beckham Jr. got injured, but, it was just a shoulder injury. But I think there's nothing wrong between the two, though, because I think they're still going to keep playing regardless of the fact. So,
yeah,
that's what it is. But I don't know if you know, but, like, Joe Burrow, right? Like, the minute, like, he went onto the sideline, you could tell there was something wrong with his wrist. And when I saw his hand, right, it looked disgusting. I mean, like, you could tell that he tore a ligament in his wrist. And his wrist, his whole hand looked like a freaking golf ball. Like, his whole hand was swelled up, except for the fingers. His fingers looked like... His fingers looked like twigs when his hand swelled up. Like, it's not a funny, it's not a pleasant thing.
On.
Okay? I've seen a couple wrist injuries, including the one when Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park had suffered a broken wrist too, back in 2007 in Melbourne, Australia, during a performance of Paper Cut. Like, I've seen the footage. I think the footage is still there regardless. No matter what. But my god, like, he couldn't throw on that arm. It was that bad. It was very bad. No, it's like, the minute he went to the locker room, I said to myself, his season's done. It's game over. So the Cincinnati Bengals.
Don't blink.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Cameron's asking me a question. Speaking of Paper Cut, which A&V was that? Okay,
Incoming.
I did an A&V to Paper Cut like 2 years ago. Around 2021.
Go with the ship too.
With that one, I went back to basics basically. With the A&V. How do I explain it? It was more like going back to my roots and dedicating the A&V to all the Linkin Park fans who's been down with them since day one, since 2000, since Hybrid Theory. And I wanted to just use like that extended intro part of using some of today's animes, and then when the song actually came in, transition to the animes that started the AMV generation, like Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, like you name it. Because that was something I wanted to do, was to return to my roots back in 2008, which was something that I had wanted to do for such a very, very long time. And that's why, like, even this year, I touched back more into my roots, going old school once again, doing all the Linkin Park songs off the album Meteora, celebrating its 20th anniversary.
We need to head here
so
first,
that is
an
an answer that I wanted to give to anybody who asked that question. Okay, so anyway, back on topic. The Cincinnati Bengals are no longer going to be in playoff contention after that terrible injury.
No, they're done. They're done.
They're definitely done. And oh my god, like just to see an injury like that, oh my god. Like we've all seen Achilles injuries. Like we've seen those. Those are terrible to see, including ACL injuries. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Kev, he's asking, have you heard of the Madden curse? Hjoshi, I think that's an answer we can both answer. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely true, 100%.
Yes, Cameron.
Now that Josh Allen is on the Madden cover, look at his game. He's not playing that good anymore. His team is like what, 6-5, I think. So.
Yeah, definitely the Madden curse. Yup. We all know about the Madden curse. Yup.
And I believe when Mahomes was on it, too, he lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he lost the Super Bowl to Tom Brady. He says every player featured on the cover of Madden NFL was injured.
Cut to the chase.
I think... Yeah, exactly.
Take
Yep.
flight.
And if I remember correctly, Odell Beckham Jr. was on the Madden cover too. Which was actually pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, wait, Patrick Mahomes wasn't just on the Madden cover. Tom Brady was on it too. Oh yeah, that's right. I know Brett Favre was on the Madden cover. He got cursed. Two players unaffected by the Madden curse. Yeah, Tom Brady was not affected by the Madden curse.
Yeah.
He was not. We know Tom Brady's one of them. He's one of two players. He's one of two. I think there was someone else. I think it was Kurt Warner, if I'm not mistaken.
I know Richard Sherman was on it.
Because
I know Gronk was on it too.
Gronk, yeah. Ben Roethlisberger, if I'm not mistaken. Ben Roethlisberger. Because I think there's two players.
I don't think he was.
One.
I don't think he was.
No,
I don't think so.
There's two players on the 2000 the Madden 2010. There's two players. It was one from the Cardinals, one from the Steelers.
That was Antonio Brown, I believe. That was Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that was Antonio Brown. And for the Saints, it was Drew Brees.
Are you sure it was a 2000 or was it Madden 09? Because I know
what year it was, but I know Drew Brees was on it. I don't know what year though.
I think it was 2010 though, because I know Madden 09 had two players.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Brees was on it. I just don't know what year he was, but he was on it 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. Football Manager 2005. Never got around to that one, but I've played like NFL 2K, like 2K1, like 2K1 and 2K3, like years ago when I was like 13 years old, and then we got into Madden NFL like around 2005 when I was a teenager. So like yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never heard of Football Manager 2005. Alright. So, we got 3 Thanksgiving games. I think we're all... Oh, it's a soccer game. Okay. That's... Honestly, we're not big on the soccer.
Yeah, no, I don't watch soccer.
Yeah, I mean...
Other than football, I watch a little bit of basketball and a little bit of hockey. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
But it's mainly football for me.
Yeah, I'll watch some hockey and basketball. Oh man, sometimes basketball really irks me at to a certain point.
Yeah, because one of my friends is a Devils fan for hockey, so that's kind of why I watch the hockey every now and then. But you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I like the Devils too. But my best friend is a diehard Devils fan. He hates the Rangers. He hates the Rangers.
The Devils and the Rangers are I like the Eagles and Cowboys. They hate each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're like the big time rivals.
Oh yeah, but I'm also into some baseball too. But my team's the Yankees. Always been a big Yankee fan. Alrighty then, so. And with that though, that's 6 quarterbacks out this season. And I have to say, this is, out of all the years of watching football, this NFL season has been the worst because of injuries. Not just because our team sucks again this year, but it's because of injuries that has plagued the 2023 season. It has become a problem.
Yeah.
But let's be real here.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Let's be real here. It is also because of the turf. The freaking turf. The artificial fake grass. This is something that I can't stand. And it's causing a lot of players to get hurt. For no apparent reason.
Yeah, who was that giant? There was a giant. I think it was Tiki Barber. He's the one that got injured. He had to retire early because of the turf. I think it was him. Was it Tiki or is it somebody else? I know it was a giant.
No, I don't think it wasn't Tiki Barber because Tiki Barber quit on the Giants in 2007, I believe.
I forgot who it was. Was it Rondé? Not Rondé Barber.
It wasn't Rondé Barber, no.
No, not Rondé Barber. Was it Victor Cruz? No,
Victor
right?
Cruz, yeah. It was Victor Cruz.
It was him, right?
Yes, it was Victor Cruz.
Okay. I was like, I knew it was a giant. I just forgot. I thought I was between Tiki Barber and Victor Cruz.
Nah, Tiki Barber walked off on the Giants around the early 2007 season. That's that same year when the Giants upset the Patriots.
Yeah. So yeah. It was Victor Cruz.
Yep, exactly. So that's what happened. And because of what is going on there, it's just like taking away the quality of the games. And it's like, there's only a few football fields or like football stadiums. Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. He said the Chiefs won though, and I live in Kansas. That's what Cameron says. So anyway.
If he's talking about yesterday's game, then no.
No, the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great game.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
Yesterday, no, the Chiefs lost to the Eagles yesterday, which reminds me, we gotta go over that game, man. We have to. Tell me.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
I know, but that drop really cost them the game right there.
Yeah, his receivers are trash. The Chiefs need better wide receivers.
Yeah, they do. They do need.
That was terrible.
Oh man, but here's the thing, though.
You can't drop something like that when it's like right in your hands too.
Like definitely, like no matter what, though, even if it's like barely overthrown, you gotta try and catch that. Like no matter what, even if it's like a catch through pass interference, where like if you catch that, and if they call a flag for defensive pass interference, right? They could decline that penalty, and then that's a touchdown right there. But still, though, like the Chiefs held up, like kept holding on against the Eagles. I mean, the defense kept on crushing them, but I guess once the pressure started getting right into them, forget it. It was a different Chiefs. It was a different Chiefs team. It was very different.
Yeah.
And that's what really cost the Chiefs the game. It was the pressure and that pass that could have been a touchdown. They could have won that game.
Yeah. Once again, the Eagles got lucky.
Yeah. But do you think luck's gonna run out on the Eagles? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, 100%. I really want them to play against the Ravens, but let's see what happens. Or like a good team. I really want them to play against a good team.
Ooh, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Oh man, dude, like
Or like the 49ers. I know they beat the 49ers last season, but dude, this defense is gonna make
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh man. Let's just hope that
Thank you for
that
completing
Jalen
today's
Hurts
commission. Here is your reward.
does not fall victim to an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
Because I've had enough of Achilles who just came out from the Greek heavens and started shooting arrows on their heels. Like Achilles is out there getting revenge right now. Alrighty then, so I want to talk about the one game that that's been bugging me. I don't know if you watched it, but I've seen some of it. The Bears and the Lions.
I did not get a chance to see the game, but from what I'm hearing, the Bears should have won that game. Like they had it to win, but they couldn't.
The Lions took them lightly. Let's put it that way. They went a little too easy on them because they think like, oh, they're such a bad team. They're such a bad team. We can just like freaking like go soft on them.
Yeah, the Lions should have honestly lost the game, but you know they got lucky.
Kara says Achilles' body is impenetrable due to him dipping in the river Styx. I love Achilles jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the one joke in the Disney Hercules movie where the guy goes like, hey, isn't that the goat man who trained Achilles? And Phil's like, watch it, pal. And the big guy was like, yeah, you're right. Hey, nice job on those heels. You missed the spot. And Phil just go like, I got your heel right here. And he freaking beats up the big guy. It's so freaking funny. Like, I don't know if you've watched that movie, but it's hilarious. That scene makes me laugh all the time. Oh, man. Okay. But here's the thing. The Lions should have never taken the Bears lightly. It doesn't matter how bad of a team they are. You got to go out there and play. Okay? Just because, like, you're up by 2 scores right now, that's what the Bears did. They went up by 2 scores. Alright?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh yeah, like now we got up by 2 scores. Then next thing you know, they want to run out the clock early in the 4th quarter. No. You don't do that. You never do that in the early stages of the 4th quarter. You do that when you have the 2-minute warning. That karma came back and bit them right in the ass. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
That is a big no in the NFL. And the Lions came back and won the game. That's what happened. So for the Lions, you can't take any team lightly. Not against bad teams, especially the Carolina Panthers, which I know that they beat them a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not something they shouldn't be doing. It's a bad move. It's a bad move. When you do stuff like that, you lose a game like that. That's how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it goes. When you lose games like that, you become a laughingstock. Just like that. Like example, like if the Cowboys have went and lost to let's say in the Carolina Panthers in a rematch, right? And right now they only have 1 win. If the Cowboys would have lost that game to the Panthers, they'd be a laughingstock.
Yep.
It gives your team a bad rep. You don't do stuff like that. The goal is to finish. Finish. That's what Tom Coughlin, the former head coach of the New York Giants, said. That was always the goal. Finish.
Yep.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
That's what it was. But other than that, they held on. They held on and they won. That was that.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, anyhow, now that all the conversation's over, it's time to do our football picks. So, Hjoshi, time to bring up the schedule.
Yeah, Thursday, well, we have 3 Thursday games. Actually, I forgot it's Thanksgiving Thursday.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, Thanksgiving is actually coming up, so don't forget to fill up your faces with some turkey, stuffing, and all that stuff.
In the first game of Thursday,
Ooh, let me open it.
Packers and Lions.
Oh, man. I am going with the Detroit Lions over the Packers.
Yeah, same here.
Alright.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play better than they did last Sunday. So.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And next one, Commanders and Cowboys.
I'm rolling my dice for the upset. So there are times the Commanders will sometimes get their number. So I'm going with Commanders over Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't want the Commanders to lose, but I feel like the Cowboys are just right now. I don't know. And it's a home game for the Cowboys too. So I'm gonna give it to the Cowboys on this one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
And the last one of Thursday is the 49ers in Seattle.
Oh, that's a division game right there. That's gonna be a good one.
All 3 games are division games.
Ooh, that's gonna be
All
good.
three of these games are division games. Yeah, but I got the 49ers. I'm sticking with them.
Oh man, yeah, I got the 49ers.
Up in a different place.
The 49ers have found their rhythm after a few losses, but you know, everyone's got bad games.
Yeah.
So the 49ers are going to beat the Seahawks, but the Seahawks are not going to go easy on
My
them.
apologies.
They're not. They're going to give them a hard time, but I think the 49ers are going to beat them like in overtime.
Yeah. Yeah. Embrace the ice.
Friday football game. Dolphins and Jets.
The fairy.
I got Dolphins.
Dolphins? Yeah, I got the Dolphins over the Jets because
Yep.
that's a Black Friday game. May I remind you. But
Yeah, for sure.
the way that the Jets are playing, it's over. Like their playoff chances are done.
Take flight. Where are you? Use a split.
That's tough.
Mercy.
That is interesting. I think it's gonna be.
My apologies.
I think it's gonna be Bucks over the Colts. That's how I see it.
Out of my sight. Time for a light show.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with it.
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, definitely.
Go with the ship down.
So, how I see it, the Giants are the heavy favorite right now, according to like to the sports analytics. I think the Patriots are going to lose this one. So since the Giants are heavy favorites, so the Giants are going to beat the.
Yeah, the Giants should have no problem beating. The other are really bad right now.
Yeah, they're like one of the bad teams in the league right now. They're really bad.
And then another interesting game: Steelers and Bengals.
Oof. That's tough. Actually, on second thought, well, yeah, it may look tough, but if you think about it, the Bengals don't have a chance against the Steelers since since they lost Joe Burrow. I think the Steelers might have a chance to win this game.
I'm gonna give it to the Steelers on this.
Yeah. Even though the Browns exposed them. But I think.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna give it to the Steelers.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that. Alright.
Next game, Panthers and Titans.
This is a no-brainer.
Yeah, both teams are really bad though,
but this is a no-brainer.
I want to give it to the Titans. Yeah, I want to give it to the Titans only because it's a home game for them.
Fireworks are for now, but
Yeah, I'm
friends
picking the
are
Titans
forever.
because the Panthers aren't that good of a team.
Yeah, they're 1-9 right now.
Yeah. Yes, they are 1-9.
This one's gonna be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Jaguars versus the Texans.
Jaguars and the
Fire
Texans?
hazard. Gotta watch it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Listen to your freaking cheapskate. You try to freaking throw a cheap shot at me? No. Alright, Cameron, so here's the thing. This is where we do our picks. So like do apologize if I'm not answering any like your questions right now. So this is where we actually start doing the picks, okay?
Speed of light. Hey! Fuse is lit!
Okay, so you said it's the Jaguars and who? Okay. I say the Jaguars. Jaguars over Texans. Now the reason.
I don't know why, bro, but I'm gonna go with Texans, man. I don't know.
Okay. Why do you think so? Do you think the Texans?
They're playing really good so far. They're playing really good.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with this one, but.
I think this is gonna be a tough game though, because both teams are good too. But I don't know. I just there's something about the Texans that I like.
But I remember you telling me last week that the Texans were rebuilding. And
They're already good. They're done rebuilding. They're doing really, really good.
wow. This is gonna be a problem for any team. But the way I see it, the Texans are in the wild card spot.
Feel the beat! Here comes the
That's how I see it. But yeah, I'm picking the Jaguars because the Jaguars are really good. They're really good. But I'm not counting out the Jacksonville Jaguars because they are good.
Sakura swirl! That didn't count!
Okay, this lava churl is like one of the biggest cheats that I've ever seen. Oh, you're dead.
Till I'm dead.
Oh, and that's a home run. Uh-oh. I think I might have stirred up the samurai's nest. Alright. Okay, so anyhow, it's gonna be a good game, but I'm predicting
supplies often when you're out in the wild.
but I'm predicting an overtime finish between those two teams. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's where I think.
Next game, we got Saints and Falcons.
Oof. Okay, this is a question that I want to ask you, Hjoshi. So here's the thing. Oh man. Crud. Do you think the Falcons are more of a fraud than the Steelers? Yes or no?
It's more of the coaching rather than the team, but I still think I think they're both in the fraud, but Steelers are more
Okay.
For the Falcons, it's just their coaching is really bad.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I do believe it is the coaching within the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. How do you start so good, right? And then fall apart within the later weeks of the season when it matters the most.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, true.
Is it because
When I don't have much to
because
keep
of
me
the easy
occupied,
schedule they
old
had
thought
on the
patterns start to
first
creep back in,
in the
as
first
soon as I
early
start talking about
in the
it,
first few games of the
flashbacks
season?
start.
Is that what it is? Or is it just dumb luck?
It's a mix of both.
I think it's the mix of both too. Because no bad team, like, just because everyone says, oh, like, this is the thing how I see it with sports analysts and stuff like that. When bad teams do good, like, professional sports analysts will always talk shit on them. They always do. And then and then that's what happens. It's like bad teams feed on that, and then they start doing good, and they come out of nowhere. And then when they start talking good about them, they fall apart. Even when it's like in the middle of the season, or if it's like towards the beginning of the next season. So that's what happens with other teams when they build that kind of momentum. But hey, look what happened when the Giants were in the playoffs in 2007. They counted us out when they said that we weren't going to beat the Buccaneers, right? We beat them. When in the wild card in the divisional playoffs 07, they said we weren't going to beat the Cowboys. We beat the Cowboys in the NFC division game. And when they said that we weren't going to beat Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers in 07, we barely beat them and went to the Super Bowl. All it took was Lawrence Tynes to kick that game-winning field goal to get us into the Super Bowl in overtime. That's how it went. And they really counted us out when they said that we were not going to beat the undefeated Patriots that Tom Brady ran. They did the unthinkable. And the Giants pulled off that upset and given them their very first loss of the season. Given that only loss of the season.
Yep.
That's why. The Giants took that negativity, like, they fed off that, and they kept on going. It's like, no matter how much trash talk you say about any team, they're going to use that to their advantage and win games. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing that's happening with the Atlanta Falcons. When they started doing good, a lot of sports analysts was talking good about them, and now they're falling apart. Look where they're at now.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how it goes. That's why I don't see the Falcons winning against who are the Falcons facing off against again? Saints. So with me, I think the Saints are going to beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Saints on this one, though. I picked the Saints.
Huh, jeez, I think I talked so much that, like, I think I need a freaking Mountain Dew right now. Hold on. Luckily, I got it on me. Hang on one sec, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I need a little, like, Mountain Dew right now. Flavor is strawberry melon sharp. Ah, yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, so what's the next game?
Rams and Cardinals.
I think the Rams have a better shot against the Arizona Cardinals, so I think the Rams are going to win that one.
on that one too. Next game we got Browns and Broncos.
Ooh. Here's the shocking part. The Broncos seem to have turned it around. They won 4 straight. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's mainly their defense. If I'm being, I watched all the games for Broncos. It's the defense.
So you're saying the defense is winning their games?
Yeah, because their offense is not bad, but like it's not like the best.
And who do you say the Broncos have against?
The Browns, which have pretty much a really good defense.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
top 3 right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the Browns are gonna win this one. It's gonna be close though. If the Broncos defense do step up, they're gonna barely win it. But I don't see the Broncos winning against the Browns. So it's gonna be Browns over Broncos by a field goal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Broncos in this one too. Or not the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Browns. I don't know why. I think their defense is gonna win them the game.
Yeah, I think so too.
And next game is an interesting one.
Uh-oh.
Bills and Eagles.
Oh man. My question is this. The way how the Eagles did get lucky. They got lucky against the Chiefs the other night. Actually last night actually.
Yeah.
So man. I kind of feel like the Bills have a chance after beating the Jets. So I think that really helped them like regain their confidence. So I do see the Bills beating the Eagles, but not by a lot. I think the Bills may come from behind and expose Jalen Hurts' weakness.
Yeah.
Because if there is a team that could actually expose their weaknesses, it would be the Bills.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what's the...
I'm gonna go. I don't know why, because I don't want the Bills to lose, but I don't want the Eagles to win. But I don't know. They've been winning all these games. Kind of annoying, but you know what? I'm gonna take the Bills on this one.
Okay. Guys, I'll tell you guys this right now. That is one of our toughest... That is basically like one of the toughest picks of the NFL season. I mean, I didn't even know who I wanted to go for this Bills and Eagles game.
Going to today's Forest Patrol route map. We need to head here for...
Which one?
Not really, but I mean, the next one that's coming up. It's not really the same, but it's similar.
Okay.
So who do you got?
For Bills and Eagles? I think
Yeah.
I said the Bills.
Okay. Next game. Chiefs and Raiders.
The Chiefs are going to bounce back against the Raiders. Because the Chiefs let the Eagles off the hook. I mean, it happens. Okay? It's just one loss.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the Chiefs have to watch out with the Raiders, though, because this is a different Raiders team. It is ran by the former Giant, Antonio Brown. And I love Antonio Brown as a coach because he's brought that culture back within the Vegas Raiders.
His name is not Antonio Brown.
Antonio Pierce, I mean. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Antonio Pierce, my bad. Damn.
Yeah.
That was a loss of thought, guys. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. I forgot Antonio Brown still plays. I don't know for what team, but, you know. But Antonio Pierce is the one.
Yeah, I think the Raiders will. I think I got the Chiefs still on this, but if they lose against the Raiders, then I think they're in the hot water.
Exactly. I have to agree. Because that's going to be a problem. Because, like, the Raiders aren't a good team, but they're starting to become a good team. And thanks to Antonio Pierce's leadership as an interim head coach. I don't know if you don't know, but Antonio Pierce might become the permanent head coach for the Raiders next season.
Yeah.
Which I think that would be a great move. Like, you put him in as the head coach, he could take the Raiders further.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I see a lot of potential in Antonio Pierce. Even when he used to play for the Giants, he's done so much for that team.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it. He's got something there.
Yeah.
So, but the Chiefs, I see them winning against the Raiders, but I only see them like winning by just a touchdown. And the Raiders are gonna fight hard. They're gonna fight even harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Winner.
And
Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. Next game. Ooh, Sunday Night Football. Ravens and
Have much to
Chargers.
keep me occupied. Old thought patterns start to.
I got the Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens on this easily.
Oh man, because here's the one thing. There's one thing about the Ravens that I like is that they don't quit. And like even when they had like injured players, they like when the injury's not bad, they come back even stronger. Like stronger than before.
Keep back in and.
There's
As soon
no
as I start
quit.
talking about it, the flashbacks start.
Yeah.
But I can see
Yeah, I got
Odell
the Ravens.
playing and Lamar playing. But that offensive line, that's gonna be tough to get by.
Yeah, I got Ravens.
Okay. And the next one we should have the Monday night game.
Yeah, last game, Monday night, Bears and Vikings.
I got the Vikings. Only because I see a lot of new hope within Josh Dobbs.
Yep.
And may I remind you, he's the one that actually upset the Dallas Cowboys in week 3, I believe, right? Or week 2.
Yep. Yep, when he was still in the Cardinals.
Yup. And that was a shock because I was not aware that Josh Dobbs was traded to the Vikings. I mean, not for nothing, I think that was a really bad move by the Cardinals by getting rid of him. And look where he's at now. Like, he's winning games for the Minnesota Vikings. And he's using that offensive line to his advantage. Like, he's commanding it like it's his own off. Like he's right at home. That's why I think the Vikings are going to beat the Bears. Because Josh Dobbs is on fire right now. And that's how I see it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was the last one.
You picked the Vikings, right?
Yeah, I'm going Vikings. The Bears suck.
Yeah. Yeah, in my opinion, the Bears still suck. I mean, they haven't been this relevant since, like, the 06 season, but lost to the Indianapolis Colts. Like in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was the only time. Oh, man, dude.
Yeah. Yep, they were good. They were good, but now they suck. They're gonna suck for a while now.
Yep. They had many chances of getting picks, but unfortunately, they haven't used them to their advantages.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Cameron, we're done with our picks. All right.
Yeah, let's see what happens now. I mean, let's hope. Let's see how these Thanksgiving games go. Obviously, all the Thanksgiving games are always good to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I'll tell you right now, like if the Cowboys somehow lose to the Commanders, yeah, you could tell that there is going to. Ooh. Well, he's asking me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Cowboys are the better team, but if they somehow lose to the Commanders, that'd be crazy. I mean, they already lost to the Cardinals. So.
Yeah. Okay, he's asking us, what horror movie do I like or you like?
My favorite easily is the Conjuring movies, all of them.
oh, The Conjuring. That's a good one. Those are really, really scary.
Yeah, I love all of them. All of those movies.
Yeah.
I sometimes I rewatch them sometimes.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. I'm going old school, so my favorite horror movies is Friday the 13th. I love Jason Voorhees. Can't beat the classics.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees is like one of my favorite movie slashers.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, this wraps up our stream, guys. So thank you all for coming on. I know like it was a short one, but you know, I gotta get to bed early and stuff like that for tomorrow morning because I gotta go to work. You know.
Yeah.
Because I have a life outside of YouTube, so you know. And so does Hjoshi. So you know, he not only that we work together, but he also has college too. So we're about to be out of here. Don't forget, like the stream, subscribe to my channel for more AMVs, Genshin streams, and streams outside of Genshin Impact. Yeah, I know, Cameron, you were trying to ask me some questions, but you know, like when we do picks like this, this is something that we always focus on football topics and stuff like that. But hey, you know what? Even if you're... But even though, like, you know, if you're not into football, it's okay, guys. You know, it's okay if you're not into football. Even if you do love football, even if you don't, or if you don't watch it at all, we respect that. But we always love having people around here to join in on the fun, you know? But hey, maybe if you guys want to put in your picks in on the chat, hey, we don't mind. The more the fun, you know, and it's better for us too. So that way we're not doing this alone.
Yeah.
And then, oh, Cameron also says, I like the found footage horror movies like Paranormal Activity, Blair Witch Project, Grave Encounters, VHS, and several others. Now, I've seen some from Paranormal Activity, Blair Witch. The Blair Witch Project, I remember that one when I was young.
Very cute.
That came out like in the late 90s, I believe. I was like 8, 9 years old when that movie came out, if I'm not mistaken. But Grave Encounters, that movie scared the living pants out of me, man. I'll never watch that again. That movie gave me nightmares. Yeah, no lie. But the one thing I like is the documentary horror that was actually that's actually real, called The Demon House, which is by Zach Bagans, the host of Ghost Adventures, which is actually something that I've watched. 1999, right, Cameron? Yeah, 1999. Yeah, that movie came out. That Blair Witch came out in 1999. All right. Alright guys, we're about to be out of here, guys. Thank you, Cameron, for joining in. We appreciate you coming over, you know. Thank you so much. Until then, guys, this is Lpcruz212 and Hjoshi.
Why don't I tell you a
signing
story?
out.